because the next General Assembly is going to be held in Guatemala next year. So the messages that we are listening now from the President of Guatemala and from other governments against the autonomy and independence of the Inter-American Commission and Court of Human Rights will be a part of the debate in the next General Assembly. So this is something that we have to look carefully, so that the Inter-American system, that is the only option left for victims that cannot find justice in their countries, this is the only option that they have left to bring their cases. And with that, I will conclude.
Thank you, Francisco. Thanks to all of our speakers for a very comprehensive and also very personal overview of the situation or a lot of the challenges facing Guatemala looking at these cases of justice. We have about 25 minutes for questions. I'm going to open it up to any questions or comments.
The amnesty rhetoric that's coming from the executive branch, how real of a threat is that to these future human rights cases? How viable is it?
How viable? You know, one way in which the government obstructs or stonewalls on cases, human rights cases, it's a time-tested formula that in fact has been so notable that the Inter-American Court has ruled against it many, many times, is the use of appeals and other delaying tactics to just slow cases down to molasses level. So they might enter the system in the year 2000 and you might see no movement whatsoever until the year 2015. And I have a feeling that this kind of balloon of a new amnesty it may be more about finding strategies to introduce possible bills or find formulas in which a kind of pardon could be proposed that ultimately I have a hard time believing would fly ultimately, but I think it could really slow down the process. I say ultimately I have a hard time believing it would fly because amnesty in general is such a discredited form of addressing, I mean blanket amnesty in general is such a discredited form now of addressing human rights violation and state conflict that I think there'd be an uproar both at the national level and certainly in the Inter-American system. So I'm not sure that it's viable as an actual legal tool down the road. I think it's viable as a profound delaying tactic, and that's what worries me. If they're ready to sort of embark on that effort, it could be a real discouragement for some of these cases.
I think a good example of what Kate is saying is that maybe I think it was in February or March, the bill was almost passed. It lost in Congress by